Hey guys, I am back with week 15. This will be a one-page layout and I will be using the Kiwi Edition Project Life. So this transparent sticker I received through a pocket letter sometime last year. And I like the quote because the quote really goes with a particular photo that you will see soon. And I do add some enamel dots to that. A pink, a small blue, and a yellow. And I know one of them is from my mind's eye, another is from Echo Park, and I don't remember what the other one is. I'm really trying to use my enamels because my small iris container is like full with enamels, and you just have that hoarding feeling to hoard those enamel dots, but I have to use them. I have to like force myself to use those. So I do use the Mia Alpha and the L Studio numbers, and I regret doing that because the week won't fit if I do use the Mia and L Studio. So I had the chance to use my new Violets Alpha set from Studio Calico, and you'll see that it just doesn't match up. Like I don't mind mismatching, but when it looks really bad like that, like having a bold and then having a very like not so bold, it just doesn't look good to me. So I think next time I really need to do a different way or stick with one alpha when it comes to a very small space like that. So here is one of those moments in life that I felt I attained a goal, getting into med school and then just getting my nameplate and wearing that on, well, I wouldn't say the first day of school, but like it was the first day of wearing our nameplates. And even though I didn't like the fact that people are going to know who I am now, but just to see College of Medicine under my name, it it's just one of those moments in my life, like a milestone that it's like surreal, you know? So I definitely had to take a picture of that so I can look back and just say, wow, you know? Because not a lot of people who make or write goals down don't attain all those goals. So just to have a goal this big just happen, I mean, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Everyone has those rare moments in life that you just feel so proud of yourself. Just so extremely proud, you know? But anyways, cuz I have to admit it's kind of emotional just seeing that. But okay. So, getting into the embellishment part of the photo, um to be honest, I don't really like how I did this, but um, like I said, after the whole stamping and the title card part, it just threw me off and I started losing my mojo a bit. So I added a chipboard that says "Believe in Yourself," and I used one of the stamp sets from Studio Calico and used it on one of the Kelly Perky sticky notes. Cut that out, and then added a green enamel dot and used the life documented word stickers underneath the chipboard. And that is pretty much it for that photo. So I have to warn you, after the first title card, I did a lot more terrible stamping. Oh my god. Like, I love stamping, but it's like, why did I do that? Anyways, I'll get into that when we get to those cards. But here is the journal card that I will write down what I did for that week, and it looks a lot better than most of my other journal cards because there was only one day where I had non-applicable excuse me. So I do use those stars from the L Studio number stamp, and I added that details were documented. And then here is a photo of the Alfredo I made in my rice cooker. And let me tell you, like the first few weeks of living in Cebu, like I wasn't in the mood for Filipino food anymore. I wanted to like eat like Italian or something. So I made spaghetti first, and it didn't, just the products that they had were not good. So I decided to do Alfredo because I saw an Alfredo sauce that I would buy in the States, and it tasted a lot better than the spaghettis that I made previous. But after making so much pasta, I got so sick of it. So that was the last pasta I made in my rice cooker. And I just added a label tag that I stamped already in Coral Bay by Color Theory, and I will add my very first flare. I don't have a lot of flares, people. I only have one more left, and these flares are from the Freckled Fawn blooper bundle, if you haven't seen that haul video. And that is pretty much it for that photo. And here is a quote card from the Kiwi edition, and it really goes well with the photo that's above it. And I will be adding the Teresa Collins Brad with the arrow on it. So it correlates, excuse me, it correlates with the photo above it. And I purposely pick the white, black, and gold because my nameplate is white, black, and gold. So here is a photo of my good friend Emery's birthday. I wouldn't say party, but I would just call it a birthday meal. And we ate at this place called Barbecue Boss. It's just it's like a 10 to 15 minute walk from our school, so it's not that bad. We didn't have to like take a taxi or whatnot. So I added the Studio Calico epoxy word stickers, the So Good. And on top of that, I added a label that I already stamped with my Studio Calico stamp set, and just wrote Emery's birthday meal, but I wrote meat, and I still need to fix that. I don't understand why I did that. And then I thought I was going to leave it like that, but I thought it needed a little bit more color. So I do add 2 enamel dots to that just to make that embellishment part a little bit more colorful, because it was just too much black and white there, or too much white actually. But yeah, we had sig, we had chicken liver. I don't remember what else we had. I remember having San Mig apple, and there's sodas. It was a really good meal, I have to say. It was a really, really good meal. So this is the last 4x6 card I do for this layout. And I do use those plus signs from one of my Studio Calico stamp sets, and just to divide the card, because the left side will be about Emery's birthday party or birthday meal, and the other side is quotes from one of our professors. But here is the stamping mistake, as you can see, and you'll see me waving my finger and thumbs down, and it just came out terrible. Let me tell you, the smaller your alphas are, or the thinner they are, the more of a pain in the butt they are. I mean, I love alphas. I love like using alpha stamps, but man, like if you're an avid stamper and you can deal with that and not have a problem, like you're all good. But it's just one of those, like, beauty is pain, but it's like stamping is pain. I don't know. But I think you kind of understand what I'm trying to say. So I even did a little bit of a mistake on the quotes by Doc Espinoza. Now let me tell you about Doc Espinoza. She's a very serious doc when she's lecturing, and let me she has these very unique quotes I've never heard. I mean, of course, like I wouldn't say don't underestimate your grandmother would be a quote because it's more of like you should you shouldn't be doing that in the first place, if you know what I mean. Like you shouldn't underestimate your grandmother no matter how old she is. So, and then the second quote is no grass grows in a busy street. It makes a lot of sense. It really does because when there's a lot of cars and they're driving all over the place, grass won't grow there, but it will grow on the side of the road. But anyways, she has a lot more quotes you'll see later in this series. So on the Emery's birthday side, I just wrote the menu. And the last part, I totally forgot, like I said. And I did stamp again, #delicious, because I said at least it was #delicious. Even though I didn't remember. So, and then for the attendance, I wrote who was there. And that is pretty much it for this layout, and not my best. But I hope you guys enjoyed this process video nonetheless. And I will see you guys on Friday with week 16. Bye!